sweet babies. How's everyone doing today? I guess I'm doing all right, honey darlings. Let me tell y'all what I found in my art shed. This is a powder puff mold. Now, it has the little ridges, like, the top screws on it. Y'all see that? See those little ridges? And this has the little ridges. Look at that. So, I'm assuming it screws on there. Okay. Now, this is the powder puff thing. It sits down in there. You put your powder in it. And this right here, gets some of the powder off of your brush. I know I'm tongue-tying it. I'm tongue-tying it up, babies. I know it. I don't know what's going on with me today, honey. But anyway, this is what we're going to be doing, okay? Now let me tell you what I'm going to be using, if I can get it out of my mouth. We're going to be using Les Resin's Rose Gold Mica Powder. Y'all, this stuff is gorgeous. It's like a soft pastel pink, and it has just a hint of gold in it. See around the edge right there, you see that gold? Ooh, that is pretty to me. Now then, we're going to be using Les Resin's Chunky Glitter Silver Opal. Now this right here, I'm putting it in clear, and I'm putting it in this part. This part sits down in this part, you see, and then the lid goes on top. So we want to do that in clear, but we want to add a little sparkle. Then I'm going to be using some liquid gold leaf. And there that is. Ain't that pretty? Just a little drizzle. After I get my mica mixed up, I'm going to put just a little drizzle of this liquid leaf in here and give it 1 or 2 stirs. And then I'm going to pour it in these two. Okay? I'm going to be using BondCraftor 1-to-1, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. And, I don't know how many ounces this takes. I've done it, but it's been a long, long time ago. So I don't really remember, but it's not, it's kind of deep. So I'm going to go 5, 8. I'm going 10 ounces, okay? 10. Now, if it's too much, we'll just pour it in something else. We'll have us some little extras, okay? So, let me get my resin mixed up, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I got it mixed up and debubbled. Now, I changed my mind on the resin. I'm using T-Expert 1-to-1 because I have more of that than I did BondCraftor. So, I'm going to pour a little bit in this cup, and that's going to be for the powder puff part, okay? Now, I know I don't need much, so I'm going to try not to overdo. I think that's going to be a plenty. I just hope it ain't too much. And then I don't have enough to do the rest. All right, let's get us some pink in here. God, that's gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and get this open. And then I'm going to just take my stick and get me a good scoopy. Look at that. Maybe 2 good scoopies. Let's get 2 good scoopies. All righty. Let's get that mixed up. All right. I think that's good enough. Give it a little spready. And I'm going to mix up. Let me make sure this is wiped off. It's really good. Because I don't want to get resin in my gold leaf. We'll give this a little mixy. Then I'm just going to drizzle some in. Don't want much. It don't take much, to tell you the truth about it. I probably want more than that, though. Come on, honey. Okay. I'm going to leave that in there, and I'll clean it in a minute. Now I'm just going to give this a little spin around. And that's going to be that. That's going to be that. Look at that. Oh, honey, I hope I didn't put too much. Oh, here we go. Here we go, baby dolls. Now I'm going to spray these. Look at that. Get off of there. I'll spray them really good. I don't want any bubbles around those rings. Get that off. So we'll give it a good spread. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to swirl this around like this. Every few minutes when I pour it. Give it another little swirl. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I think I think it's going to come over the side. Oh, please don't. This is not going to take much. Oh, yeah, I mixed up way, way too much. I'm going to suck some out of that. Let me get me a pipette. And I'm going to cut this end off. I always cut my ends off so it will go ahead and suck that resin up. I'm going to just stick it in here and let it suck some out. Now I'm going to give this a little pokey. Little bit of a squish around because it has those little rings around the bottom, you see. We don't want any bubbles down there. So I'm hoping if we don't get any. That's gorgeous. Look at that gold leaf. Oh! Give this one a little squishy. Okay. There's that. All right. Now then, I'm going to get my glitter. And we're going to pour in that. We're going to have some extra, baby. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, that's gorgeous. Is that not pretty? That's really pretty. Cookie's barking in there. I bet my son's pulling up. So let me hurry up and get this poured before he comes. And I will pour my extra in another mold. So here we go. Look how gorgeous that is, guys. Oh, honey. Look at that. I'm going to have something. I'm going to take this and pull this. That way it will go down in there. Those bubbles are sure coming up, though. Y'all, that's full. All right, darlings. That's going to be that. And once it's all cured, I'll be back. Okay, babies? All righty. I think it's ready. I think. So let's start with the big part. Let's see if I have any bubbles around this ring. Now, this resin is still a little bendy. Look at that. Still a little bendy. Y'all hear Peanut? She's at my door. She's at the door crying. Fix my mold. Okay. This is the lid. I hear you, Peanut. You're going to have to hold up, honey. Hold up for a minute. Yep, it's still bendy. I even put it on the heat mat. I just don't know. That needs a little trim. But look how pretty that is. Oh, look at the gold leaf. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. One little spot of gold leaf in that one. Okay, so this is going to be the inside that holds your powder. Okay. Hold your powder. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Honey, that is sparkly. It needs a little trim too, honey. Everything needs a little trim, but that sure is sparkly. There's our little powder puff things. Now this sits in here. But I'm going to have to trim it. Look at there. I knew it. All right, let's see. Oh, my goodness. Look. Look. I know this light. It's probably too bright. Oh, my goodness. That is really sparkly. Now, let's see if it's going to screw on. And it does. But you can't leave it on. You cannot. Don't leave it on there until it fully cures. How cute. That is super cute. Put your powder in there. Or I guess you could take it out. Uh-oh. Take it out. Put all your powder in here. And just put a little bit in here, maybe. So, y'all let me know what you think about it. I think it is very cute, but it sure, I don't know, it don't feel like it wants to screw too good. You know what I mean? Maybe because it ain't all the way hard. Oh my goodness. My camera done bowed down. Look at that. I'm so sorry. Honey, my camera arm broke. So I got y'all taped to the light. Oh goodness. The thing I had my webcam on broke. It just broke. So I've had it a long time. So I guess it was time. But anyway, there's that. Let me get you out just a hair. There we go. All right, baby dolls. I think this lid needs a little something, something. So I found my mirror. And it comes in like big strips. 5 by 5. Look at that. So I think I'm going to put some on this lid. Now, I've cut me some strips here. And it's adhesive. It has a sticky back. But you can always put extra glue, you know, to keep it on there. Look at that. Oh, wee baby. We can bling it up, honey. So let's just do that. And I may put a little, you pull the backing off. Lay it right there. It's very sticky. Now I'm going to put me just a little bit of glue. And I'm going to put it right on this strip. Right down the middle. Okay. Just to give it a little extra. Okay. So now then. I'm not holding it right. Oh, my goodness. Don't do what I do, okay? All right, now. I want to get that right in the middle of this lid. I want a little bit of pink at the bottom and a little bit of pink at the top. And there we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh, baby doll. Is that not going to be cute? That's going to be cute. Now, here goes another strip. And then I'll see where I need to cut it. Oh, look at that. One little bitty strip. Oh, well, we'll get it. Okay, got that now. There we go. Come on, baby, and get even. We don't want you all crooked. There we go. There we go now. Got that. How pretty is that? Oh, baby doll. Now let's finish this. There's that. And then here's the lid. Let's get our little puff in there. And there's the lid. And that's what it's going to look like when it's closed. Now, if y'all get this mode, you got to get these things just right for them to close. There, there, there. There. Look at that. Woo, baby. And then you can look in there and see yourself. Look in your mirror and see if your pies are looking right. Now, we could put it across the top. But then I think that's just going to be too much. I think I'm going to put my initial on there and maybe do just a little top coat of resin. And then that's going to be that, baby dolls. What y'all think about the mirror? Let me get all the stuff out of here. I'll have everything I used in the description, okay, baby? That is really pretty. And after I get my initial up here, it's really going to be pretty, is it not? Oh, I love it. My daughter's going to want one. I already know it. I already know it. Okay, I found my W. And I got my gold leaf pen by Less Resin. Chrome marker, rather. So, just going to take my chrome marker and I'm going to try and chrome this up. Okay, there it is. Oh, stop. Now I'm going to have to doctor it up a little bit, I see. So let me get my alcohol pen. And I think I'm going to need this end. And I'm just going to clean it up. All right. There she is, honey. There she is, babies. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to give it a top coat of resin. Okay? Just to seal that in. Because I know me. I'll throw it in my... I know I'm going to be throwing it in my purse when I go to Mama's next weekend. And, yeah, it's going to get messed up. So, I'll be back when this dries. And I'll already have the top coat on it. And it'll be ready. Okay? All right. Be right back. I did these little pieces. And I did those in just glitter. Ain't those cute? And we got a little moon. Look at that. Oh, that's sparkly. That one has a nib. Now I guess it ain't gonna focus. There we go. Cute. So these are just little jewelry pieces. Just little jewelry pieces. This one even has one, and it's just a little bit of circle. And there's a little leaf. And here is just like a little bar. And a flower. And then here's this one. Find my camera, honey. I'm sorry. I'm throwed off because my arm broke. Okay, so we did the little bus. And honey, I poured the rest of it in the bus. So, let's see what this bus looks like. I love this mold. Look at that bus. Hee hee. Cute little flower pot. Oh, that gold leaf is in there. Look at that. Double Dutch bus coming down the street. Y'all know that song? I love that song. I love it. And then, of course, we did the hippo that Miss Tara sent me. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, oh my goodness. Look at that hippo. Look at that. And its ears is on. Oh, precious. Look at the little tail. That is so cute. All right, baby dolls. There we go. I love this bus mold. I want to make one with flowers in it. Make it look like a hippie van. You know what I mean? All right, darlings. Here's the finished product. Now, I did put me a little sparkle in there. Y'all know I had to put a little sparkle. And I added some gold washi tape in those spaces to match the gold W. Oh, honey. That is so cute. So stinking cute. There it is, babies. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Okay? All right. All right, sweet babies. If y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up for me, darling. And I'm so sorry about this wacky... this wacky camera. It's hanging on with duct tape. Oh, goodness. Anyway, here we go. Continue prayers for Miss Christine, Miss Lisa Provost and her husband, Miss Lisa Smith, Miss Beverly, Miss Margaret Woods for the loss of her daddy, Mr. Albert, Miss Page for her health, Miss Wanda Rothschild, Miss Rose and her mama, Miss Christine's family for their loss, the Dainty Duo, Miss Amy at Blessed Epoxy by Amy, and her son Jay, Miss Karen McLaughlin, Miss Frances at Beaten Crazy Custom Creations, for a speedy recovery. Mr. Butch's nephew Franklin for his help. That is Butch's Resin Creations. And that is custom created handmade crafts for Miss Beverly. Okay, baby. Oh, honey. I almost forgot it. I'm sorry. I've had a stressful day. And Mr. Allen for his eyes. Miss June at June's House of Crafts, and Miss Amy at Amy's Resin Corner, and Miss Brenda Hickerson. Prayers for her niece and Miss Brenda's family. Okay, darling angels. All right, baby dogs. Let's get a Bible verse. For we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. Amen. That is exactly right, ain't it, babies? All right, darling angels. I want to thank y'all for watching, babies. I appreciate it more than you know, darlings. Oh, my goodness. Look at that, Miss Tara. Look at that. Hey, Brooklyn. Look at that. That's so cute. And I want to thank you for your friendship, baby dolls. I want to thank you for your prayers for everyone. And if you don't mind and if you have time, please say a little prayer for me. Please. I appreciate it so much. I'm just going through some stressful things and I need praying for, honey. I do. And I appreciate it. I want to thank my members. I want to thank my new babies that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I love y'all to pieces, and I'm going to tell y'all I have a Amazon storefront. Now, I've only added resin to it so far, but I will continue to add things, that I use on my video. I'm going to put my molds and all the little things that I use. That way I won't have to put links, and y'all can go to my Amazon storefront, and you can order from there. How about that? I'm so sorry. My camera's crooked. I'll just move the mat. So, yay, I'm excited about my Amazon storefront. I am excited about it. All right, sweet angels. I love y'all, darling. And if I forgot anything, please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I will see y'all on the next video. Peace, love, prayers, and happiness, darlings. Bye.